Hi all, this is part 6 of this total 7 series of video. Here we will discuss on the cross-account access to object from Amazon EC2 instance to the and Amazon S3 bucket in another AWS account. Agenda for discussion today, we will discuss on the methods. So how many methods for the cross-account access bucket. So first we will create the bucket in the S3 and account B, and now there are three methods for accessing the buckets from another account. So first method is using the bucket policy. So we will create a S3 bucket policy, and account B we will implement that bucket policy to the bucket. Then we will go from the other account A and access that bucket, and we will check out whether we are able to access or not. This is the first method. Second method, you can see this is a bucket ACL. So we will add in account B this bucket ACL. That bucket ACL we need to assign in the both places, like bucket as well as the object. So we need to do it in both places. And after that, we will go and check from the account A whether from that we were able to access that buckets or not. Right? From account A, we will create the EC2 instance. From EC2 instance, we will check it out those things. These are the two methods. Now third method is using the assuming IAM roles. So here we will create a create bucket policy in account B, and that we will create a role and assign that policy to the role. And same way we will create one more role in the account A, and this role we will use this ARN for the account B, and we will use the inline policy here in the account A. So in inline policy we will give the ARN for the account B, right? And from the EC2 instance from A, we will configure role and credentials. We need to configure some config file over there. And after configuration, this config file, we will go and verify that things, whether we are able to access or not in third method. So this is the agenda for today. And at the last, we will go and delete all those resources. So in this demo, we will cover all those three methods for accessing the S3 bucket from the other account. So now you can see the method cross account access bucket. There are three methods I mentioned at the high level bucket. First one is the bucket policy, and second one is the bucket ACL, and third one is the assuming IAM roles. So we will discuss one by one. Now this is the first method. In this method, what we will do in the account B where S3 bucket is assigned, we will just admin user will go and create the bucket policy over there and implement this bucket policy over there. In this bucket policy, we will assign the name of this user ARN so that user can access from the EC2 instance directly, right? And for in this account A, this admin user will create a bucket policy and one role over there for accessing this same account bucket access, right? So this thing it is using for this same account, and this thing we are doing for the accessing the other account, right? So let's go and create this POC. So first one, we need to go to account B and create the S3 bucket, right? So I will show you. We have two accounts. Let me show you. You can see this is my first account, and first account is starting with 6001. You can see it ending with 1. It is a first account A. And I have a second in different browser. You can see the second is account number is 5. That means it is you can say this is our account B, which is a 5, right? So we will start from account B because all those buckets are available in this account B. So going to the PPT bag and account B, we will go and create one more bucket for 72873. And just go and create one bucket over there. So I am creating one bucket in account B that will be accessed from the account A, right? So using the default one, and I'm just creating the bucket, and after creating the bucket, I'm going to add some object over there, right? The image 1 and image 2, right? So I'm uploading 2 images here, I am doing the add file, and I am selecting image1 and image2 and opening and uploading it. Now you can see we have uploaded the two documents successfully. Now we have done those things, right? Now you can say apart from this bucket, we already have 3 buckets, right? I mentioned over there, right? Now next step for the method 1, using the bucket policy. So what we will do, we will go and create the bucket policy for this newly created bucket, right? So go to the permission, and you can see in bucket policies, nothing is there, right? So I'm going to edit this one, and this is a policy generator. I will go and generate the policy. So policy generator, you can see S3 bucket policy I'm selecting, and principal. Principal is just a ARN for the user, other user account. So ARN other user account, I'm using the root user for one account of 6001. So I'm copying this ARN from there, and which service you want to access, right? Action, you can see here multiple services for S3 is there. So I will go and select all services, right? And which resource we need to apply, right? So I need to apply this this bucket, right? So I'm copying the ARN for this bucket and giving here, right? Now I will just go and generate. You can see this is the principal. This user will allow to access S3 all object, S3 all policy, and on the resources, this bucket, right? So I'm generating this policy. I'm copying this policy over here and going to paste over there. Right now you can see here we have a resources this bucket means this bucket doesn't contain that object. So what I will do, sorry, I will just add, you can see here I've added allow this one, and I need to add asterisk. It means it will take all the object in this bucket as well as this bucket also, right? So we have created this policy, right, for particular root user for another account, right? So I'm just going to save changes. Now you can see it is saved here, successfully saved. Now I will go to PPT. You can see we have done this thing, right? And next it is a policy details which we have discussed, right? Now we will go to the EC2 instance, and we will create a role EC2, and we will create an instance over there in account A for accessing it, right? So let's go to account A. Account A is already, I told you, this is 6001, right? This is account A. So here I'm going to create, I think we need to create one bucket over there, right? Because this instance, so it is missing here. So I am writing here also, creating bucket, right? Create bucket name, you can say submit HM entry account A. I'm mentioning like that, so we can know that it is a bucket is there, right? So just I am going to the here, because we will check the why I'm creating this bucket. I'm telling you here in this diagram, because we are creating this bucket itself, right? We already created this one. Now I've created this bucket, right? So you can see, this turn. Now you can't. This is a bucket. I'm going to create one bucket over there, and this is account A. I'm mentioning account A and creating bucket, right? This bucket is created, right? And I will go in EC2 instance because we need to create one instance over there in EC2. So I'm going here. I'm going to create one instance, launch instance in the same region. Amazon EC2 Linux, right? And before it, I think we need to create one role here. You can see here, create role, right? So I am going to create one role here because that role will use for creating the accessing the S3 bucket from the EC2 instance, right? So policy I'm giving here S3 full access, right? And tag name review creating S3 full access and create role, right? This is an account A. You can see in this account A, we have created this role. Now we will create an instant account and I will select this role, right? So just it is created right now. It is launching the instance. We will go there in IAM role, which is not coming. Let me select S3 full access, right? Now I'm moving to next. Now I'm giving this name. Name I have not mentioned here, right? So I will just access the account A instance, right? Say I have given. Now security groups, I am just time now I'm selecting the security group for opening all ports. All open, right? So just I'm selecting review and launch. I'm launching this instance, right? So let's go and create this instance from GitBash. So this is download folder where our PAM file is there. So just refresh whether it is created or not. It's still pending. Now we can connect it, right? You can see here security group showing S3 full access role, right? Now we need to check it out and connect, right? And we got this connection string. Right, we have connected right from here. EC2 instance. Now we will check here AWS S3LS. So we will see the bucket which is created for the account A, right? Now you can see if you want to check the account for other one, so you can run this command AW3LS S3 double colon MN2873. Right? That is we have created. Now you can see here we are able to see the details, which means our bucket policy is working fine. We are able to see it, right? And if you want to copy all those documents to the local system, we can do it, right? So let me modify it here itself, right? So I am just going, because you can see in run, we don't have anything. So I'm running this, copying the data. You can see it is copied and you can see we are able to got two files from there, right? So let's check in the account B. You can see this is working fine. Now we have multiple things. Now we just try to access this bucket, right? Because we don't have given any policy for that, right? Okay, you can see we are not able to access this bucket because we have not provided anything over there, right? No, but I think we are able to access what has happened. Now you can see here, this is not able to access this one. You know, we are able to access this one. Why this region? I'm telling you what is happened here. In the permission tab, we can see we don't have any bucket policy, but I think we have a configure some ACLs over there. So let me remove this ACLs because this in the second one we will discuss on it, right? Same thing. So I'm just removing here and save changes because we have it is access to the some other way, right? So I'm coming over there. This prod. We have only one file, right? And let's see, check. It is showing one file, right? And what about this Excel ACL policy? Let's check. No, nothing is there, right? That is okay. So just go and check now. We are not able to access it, right? So we have done this first POC for accessing those things. Now move to the next one. You can see here. Same way we can access the other bucket also. If you go and configure the bucket policy, I have mentioned just for the reference, right? And method two, you can use using the bucket ACL, right? So, but you know that this is a combination of object ACL and a bucket ACL for S3 bucket account B. It should be there, right? So you can see here, same way we will do, only we will change your bucket ACL over there, and this based on this ACL, this user will get access on this bucket. And this IAM role and this user bucket policy is using for accessing of this same account bucket. For other account bucket, we are using this bucket ACL, which is configured by admin, right, in this bucket. So this time we will take other bucket because you can see we have taken this bucket, OS bucket prod we will take this time because you can see we don't have any access on this bucket, right, from here. So just go to the permission. Okay, I'm going to the PPT first. You can see here it is showing the same thing. So I'm going over there. You can see this is permissions is there. We will go there, permissions. We are not doing anything with bucket policy this time. Now we are doing working on the ACL access control list, right? So just we need to edit it here, and you can see access for the other accounts, right? So I am just add grantee. You can see enter canonical ID for the account A. So this is our account A, and a canonical ID will only visible to the root user, not for the other one. So be care. And this is my root user, so I am just going with my security credentials. You can see account identifier, and you can see this is canonical user ID, right? So I am going to copy it from here and enter here, right? I am just add and selecting list and objects, right? Add grantee. Sorry, it is not. We need to only save it, save changes, right? So we have done in the object bucket level. Now we need to do on the object level. Object level, you can see we don't have any other objects. So I'm adding one more object here. Add file. I'm adding image3 over here. Upload. You can see this file is uploaded here, image3. Now I'm opening image3 here, and I am giving the permission over in the object also. You can see edit and access for other AWS accounts. I am just canonical ID for that also, and read object, right? And save changes. Now this is configuration has been done. Now we need to check and access it. Go to PPT, check we have done this thing, and we need to do this is error.html, but here I've used the index image3, right? So now we need to go to the IAM side and check it out. Earlier we are not able to access. Now this time check it again, right? You can see it. You are able to see both objects, right? But if you want to downloading it, we can download only one object because we have given ACL to the only one object, right? So just go and try to download it. I'm just removing its prod itself from here. Okay, so I'm clearing it so it will looks better, right? You can see ls. We have two files right now. I am doing again taking from this side cp command. This cp means just copying these things, and you can see here now I am doing ls. You can see it copied only one image3, right? Because we have not given any access to other file over there, right? This is so it is saying access denied. You can see here because So this way we can give the access to the other person only on the particular object for image, right? So go to the PPT. We have done. Now it is a second method. Now third method, we need to using the assuming IAM role, and that we need to do. I will show you what we need to do here. Yes, we need to change something because in the account we first we will go and create the role, and that role based on the policy we will create some policy, and that policy that role will be created, right? This role I have given the name of role S3 role cross account, right? Now when we will create the account here, we will use the account ID for this account. And for here, when we will go and create that role, that use one policy that is called inline policy, and while creating the inline policy, we will use this ARN for this IAM role, right? I have written S3 role cross account. We will use this role account ARN over there, right? And same we will attach to the EC2 instance, and that after that we are able to access this S3 bucket. And for same bucket access, we need to add one more role in this, one more policy to this role. And after that, we are able to access this S3 bucket, right? So let's do it, and I will explain this thing later, right? And first, we need to go and create the policy, custom policy in the account B, right? So I told account B is ending with 5, so I'm going here. This is account B. And before starting those things, I will show you we are not able to access this thing. Any two buckets, we have not done anything, right? You can see here, if I'm going over there, you can see here, we don't have any bucket policy, right? And also we don't have any ACLs, right? So both bucket doesn't contain anything. So we will access via the role for both buckets, right? So go to the this roles, and first we need to create the policy. So we are going to create the policy. I just click on create policy, and we can use the visual editor or JSON based. So I'm taking the JSON, right? So and just I'm copying, I'm taking details for everything from here. I'm placing it, and let's see. I'm deleting it is for now. It will require, then we will edit, right? So you can see what I did. I'm taking this bucket. I will show you bucket name here. These two buckets. This is OS test bucket project Mumbai, OS test bucket project, right? So I have taken this OS test bucket project Mumbai, and /star means it will take all object, and same for this bucket, it will take all object. And also I'm taking the bucket name, right? So this thing we have done. Now we need to go and check the visual editor whether we are getting any error or not. Let's check. It is showing some warning over there. Let's see and check the warning. You can see specify access name, other things it is asking for that. So just go and check it out. So what I will do, I will add in this account. I will add this account. I will just do it, right? Add in this account, and I will just add in this account. Now you can see here we are not able to see any issue. You can ARN, it will add some things to the ARN, right? So you can see we are okay, right? So just go and create next tag and review. Now we need to give the name. So I have taken S3 policy cross access cross account, right? S3 policy cross account. Now we have done, right? And you can see it is allow S3 and type is something read write permission management, right? And I'm going to create this policy. Okay, this is already exists. So what I will do, So what time I'm canceling it, I think policy is already there. You can see one policy is already there. We can use this policy as the cost account policy. You can see same thing is configured here, which I discussed, right? Same thing. And we will use this policy for the edit policy. We can check it is showing this again, same warning. So we will go and add those things, right? But we can create it right same way, what I did. Right now, same thing. I've changed. They've changed. Now we have done. You can see we are not adding any issue for this JSA. No issue should become right individual editor, and then again some issue is coming. So let's leave it and just create some other things, right? We will come back again here required. So go and create the roles and create a role over there and select this account under AWS account, right? So you can see here, this is the number I mentioned for the first account because you are in second account, and another AWS account. Next permission here we need to go and select the policy, right? So we have policy name is S3 policy cross account. This is there. I'm selecting it. Next tag, next review, and name of this role is S3 cross account. S3 cross account. S3 role cross account, right? Create role. Now it role is creating with one policy, right? You can see policy is created. This is for account B. Now same thing. We will use this ARN for this cross account B, right? This thing. Now go to the account A and create EC2 role, right? So what we need to do, we need to do and create EC2 role, select EC2 service and Amazon S3 full access. So go there in the account A. This is my account A, right? And this is IAM. So we are going to create one role here. This is EC2, and we will create one. Sorry. S3 full access. We will take it is taking for the accessing the same account. And next review and S3 access S3 account be right. I'm giving name here. Now create role. You can see here. Let me see. Now create role, right? This role is created. Now we will go in and this role EC2 instance and we will create inline policy over there. Now again JSON, we will use the JSON, and you can see I will copy all of this JSON. Now in this time you can see we are using the ARN, this ARN which we have created for the account A. See, this is same ARN role. Okay, now we will review the policy and create policy, right? You can see the name of the policy we need to give here. So we will check it out. What is the policy name? Access S3 account B policy, right? Okay, now create policy. Now you can see it is showing this role will contain both things. This is policy for the account B and this is policy for account same account, right? So this is summarized. It's already completed. Role is configured, right? Now we need to assign this role to the EC2 instance, right? You can see next step. Create an instance with the instance because already created the instance. So with the IAM role, we need to assign it, right? So we'll go over IAM. I think it is closed here. EC2 here. And running instance, we can go over there. Running instance, you can see I have selected this one. We can see security currently showing. Currently security showing for the S3 full access, right? So what we will do, we will go and change it, right? Actions, security, modify IAM role, right? So you can see here, we are able to see some access S3 account B also. We are going to select and save it. After saving it, you can see here, if you go to the security, we are able to see this one, right? So now if you can go here and AWS S3 LS, you can see the account A at least from this time, right? Because you have changed, but you are still not able to see that account B1, because still we have one step is missing, right? So first thing, we need to configure it to both root or EC2 user. So I'm going with the root user. Let's check whether .aws folder in the root and the home path or not. So you can see, no, we don't have any AWS. You can see, and like this also, nothing AWS is not showing here. So we will go and create this directory AWS, right? So just creating this directory. Now we can see it AWS, right? So now I will go into see same directory. Now I'm just clearing it. We will go there and we will create one config file over there, vi config, and in the config file, what we will mention, I will show you. You can see here, its profile name is there, role ARN. This ARN is the same for the account B URL. You can see here in this account, same ARN we are using, which is created in account B, right? And source is to say instrument data, right? So I'm saving it, and you can see cat config. You can see here. Now we have done. We are able to see. Now we have done our step. Now we will check it out. The STS get caller identification. We will check whether you are able to get details or not. So I'm just running this command. You can see here we are able to get account ID, this one, right, which is configured over there, and user ID and ARN. We are getting everything. It means we are good from this place, right? Now we need to check the LS from the other bucket, because this bucket we have not configured any bucket policy or ACL, only role. So we will just check it out whether we are able to access the details or not. You can see here, yeah, we got it. We got this folder is there and one file is there, right? So if you want to go over in that particular folder also, we can see all those folders details, like you can see, right? Now you can go and check out this we have done, right? Now we need to check the other one, right? Because we have two folders in that two SW bucket is there. One is this bucket Mumbai one, right? So let's go and check this one also. I'm just adding Mumbai over there. You can see it is showing because image 4 is there. Now I want to copy here this to the our bucket right here. So I am adding here in this line also. So it will be added, right? Okay. Oh, sorry. So just Mumbai, right? It is working, right? Now what we need to do, I am just copying this project copy command to the our local system, right? So we need to do it. I'm copying from Mumbai and copying to the home EC2 user recursive, right? So you can see currently we have one. Sorry, we are in that root. Now you can see we have 1, 2, 3, and this content image 4. So let me copy ls minus l. It will give the clear. We have 3 files, right? So let's run this command for cp command for copying this bucket to the local system EC2 system. You can see. It is downloaded now. I'm checking ls-l. You can see 4 files we have currently, right? So we have copied this fourth one using the role, assume role, right? So we have done this thing, and this is a deletion process. We need to delete the EC2 instance, bucket, IAM roles, and policies also, right? So it is mentioned here, account A, account B policy, we need to delete it right here. So I'm going to delete only EC2 instance first in the account A. Account A is this one, EC2 instance running. I'm just going and delete this instance, terminate instance. This is terminated. Okay. Now other roles you can go and delete directly, right? So I'm not going to delete all roles, right? So for this PPT, I think we have completed all three methods here. Now, next video, we will discuss on the S3 cross region replication in both the single account and the cross AWS account. So if you like this video, please like my video and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching this video. We will meet in the next video. Right?